everybody. Time is 7:40. Here to set the record straight on how to save calories, fat, and salt intake is the beautiful Rose Reisman. It always amazes us to see what's under these domes. What are you bringing today, Rose?
Today we're going to look at serving sizes because I'm really proud that every product today has a great label on the front or the back that says serving size per fat, calories, sodium, all that. But there's something you got to dig a little deeper. Now that we know how to do that, what is a serving size? So let's for a minute look at pesto, okay? So here they say 2 tablespoons. They don't say this is a serving size, but when you look at the back, it says 2 tablespoons. Well, 2 tablespoons of delicious pesto is 180 calories.
Ridiculous.
18 grams of fat. Now let's take a look at a traditional serving of pasta. You tell me, Dina, would that cover your pasta?
That's enough for one, maybe 2 noodles.
All right, so let's take a look at what's typical. Typical is 1/3 of a cup of pesto over some pasta. This is a traditional dinner serving, right?
Yeah.
This is going to come in at 540 calories just for the pesto, not the pasta. 54 grams of fat.
Okay, but it's the good fats.
It is the good fat, but
It's
your
a lot of
hips
fat.
are still going to get big.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. But instead, you can go to something from Costco called the tomato basil, which is like a pesto. And here you end up getting 1/4 of a cup for all of about 22 calories compared to the 180. All right, 1 gram of fat. This was 18 grams of fat. So think about it. If we did a little multiplication, you get 1.5 cups compared to 1/3
Clear
for the
winner.
same.
Now,
Clear
if you
winner.
love your pesto, do you know what I've done in the
What?
past? Is I use a lot of the tomato sauce and I add a couple of spoons of the pesto just
Perfect.
to infuse the flavor.
She's good. She's
Okay.
good. All
I
right,
learned
let's
from
look
you.
at our favorite ice cream. Okay, so Haagen-Dazs. I mean, the best flavors in the world. All right, caramel cone explosion. You're going to explode, not this, all right, if you keep eating this. So 1/2 cup. Now, everyone laughed here on the set.
Ridiculous.
This is a serving size.
Yeah.
That is 330 calories, 22 grams of fat, half of that saturated fat, which means the kind that clogs your arteries. Would you really, I mean, as I'm serving this,
It's a
I think that
tease.
much would go in my mouth.
That's a tease.
All right, so here I'm being like just conservative. That's a better serving size. That's 1 cup. So you're looking at 660 calories just for dessert,
Oh, man.
44 grams of fat. Half your calories and fat for the day by having this. Instead, though, you could go to a lighter ice cream called Breyer's Score, which has got a really nice flavor. 1/2 cup there is 160 calories versus 330, and 6 grams of fat versus 14.
I'm surprised it doesn't even say light on it. That's
No,
really
it doesn't.
good.
It's just how it's made. This is made more with, I mean, this is delicious. Cream, eggs,
Yeah.
you know, a whole bit. But here, if you wanted to have this much, you could have 4 cups of this instead of the 1 cup of that.
That's more like it.
All right, let's go to popcorn. Okay, we love popcorn. Smart popcorn. I love it. I don't know how smart you are if you keep eating this, but this is a delicious popcorn. But you're paying a price if you have more than what they say the 3 cups. Now, that to me is like as I'm walking over to my couch, I'm eating that.
That's
okay,
right.
370 calories. 16 grams of fat.
That's a lot for popcorn.
Traditionally, the small popcorn in the movie theaters, 11 cups, that's a traditional. Isn't that more like what you'd sit down and
Double.
watch the Globes with? Double, all right. This comes in now at 1,000 calories of smart food, 58 grams of fat.
Wow.
You're having almost your day in a bowl of popcorn at night. Is there any wonder we're getting bigger and bigger?
Absolutely.
So now you can go to good old Orville. They've got a new bag. It's fantastic. This is like a little bowl of popcorn in a bag. 11 cups. Are you ready? 210 calories.
For the whole bag?
Okay, for the whole bag. 3 grams of fat
Love it.
versus the 1,000 calories if you ate smart food.
So you could even have 2 or 3 bags
2 or
of
3.
that.
I love
Absolutely.
it. Okay. Or pop your own, like you were saying, okay?
I do that with Orville, yeah.
Okay, hamburger helper. This is no helper. Okay, this is the best. I mean, it's delicious, and I know it's great for kids. They quote 1/5 of a package. So what the heck does that mean? You're looking at
1/5 of a
1/5.
package.
Here's 1/5.
That's it.
I would be starving if that was my dinner.
No.
1/5 of a package is 350 calories, 12 grams of fat. Doesn't sound bad, but let's be honest. This is more traditional. You're serving 3 cups. 1,1140 calories.
Yikes.
And 36 grams of fat. The tuna helper, way better, 250 calories, 4 grams of fat. But that's traditional, so remember, 1/5 of the package isn't going to go much.
Hinder, helper.
You got it. And last of
one.
all, cereal. Okay, granolas in general, good, but you know what? They're filled with sugar, they're filled with oil, usually nuts, raisins.
Yeah.
1/2 cup, that little bit, is 200 calories and 5 grams of fat. I would be starving. Traditionally, you're going to have 2 cups of granola, 800 calories for breakfast.
Just for that.
20 grams of fat. good old Cheerios. It's got some whole wheats in there. Half a cup is 55 calories compared to the 200 with 1 gram of fat versus a 5.
You could sprinkle some of those in or just keep this for your yogurt
I like
topping.
your way.
Yeah?
You're coming both ways. So
Right?
really, Dina, what we want to do is look at the numbers on the back.
Okay.
And make sure when you look at them, you say to yourself, would I eat 1/5 of this, or am I going to eat the whole box?
That's right.
All right.
Mind the servings.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you serve your health better that way too. RoseReisman.com for more information. @RoseReisman on Twitter. Over to you, Kev.
Thank you. Problem.